Finished up with the Lake of something or other, the Magic Lake of Wish Granting. We all did some stuff and got some abilities. Um, and then we negotiated with the Arvat, and he was able to send us back to the real world, where
With who?
we cleaned up the gold in the city and started making our way back towards civilization.
Did you call him Yarvod?
I did, in fact, call him Yarvat by accident.
I
He's
take
not
that
Yarvok.
as a compliment.
Ataxias. They both begin with I.
Ah, but in the Latin alphabet, Yarvod begins with an I.
The floor falls out from under you. Make a dex save.
Hey, with enough willpower, you can rename any city in the world.
As we evidenced when we passed through Mush
I don't know what you're talking about.
and made our way to Lashala.
Partying the entire fucking way.
Indeed.
Yes. Leaving naught but the wreckage of drunken gnomes and halflings in our wake.
Indeed. Oh, and also leaving the halflings that stationed the glassed stop bar and grill in the town of Wur much wealthier.
And
Well,
wealthier in
yeah.
the future since there are teleportation
I mean,
spots.
it's a great steakhouse. I'd really rather have them not go out of business.
Naturally.
Beats hauling rations around, that's for damn sure.
I think we were just getting in the city and going down for a long rest.
Indeed. You guys have arrived in the city of Erlashala, and it is getting to be later in the evening. You might want to acquire lodgings, unless you want to sleep on the streets.
I thought we'd already gone to an inn.
Yeah, I thought we found an inn. I don't remember the name, but I know that we found an inn.
I don't have anything about an inn on my notes.
Well, we go to an inn.
All right.
We find somewhere to
nice inn.
sleep. A nice inn.
All right, indeed. You head to Lynn's Live-In Inn,
They get extra points for the alliteration. That's why we stopped here.
located near the Northern Gatehouse.
Is this a nice part of town?
It is
Well-
now that we're here.
As you take a look around, yeah, it does. For those of you that are locals, in general, Erlashala is known for being a nice town.
So everybody except for Rourke.
Yes. Yeah, Rourke, you
I'm
probably
the
show up.
only non-local.
Yeah, this part of town looks pretty nice. Everyone else is like, man, this whole town is just kind of nice. The living standard around here is much higher.
What was the name of the city in the center of the Black or Depression of Black Glass?
EO. EIO.
So anything interesting at the inn? Do they have a sushi bar?
Sushi.
In the inland city, yes.
Yes. In an inland city. Up
I mean,
river.
it would stand out.
No.
The smell, you could tell it was there for miles. Ah, yes, this fish was fresh 2 days ago.
No. But it seems like a good chunk of the food here is also barbecue again.
Well,
Barbecue.
Barbecue seems to be a big thing up here in the valley. The halflings are big on it, it seems.
Well, we'll book some rooms and
Get some barbecue.
yeah.
Indeed. You acquire rooms and barbecue. The halfling population that surrounds you is pretty festive.
Well, we join in the merriment
Oh yes,
and spread some wealth.
and much dancing.
Indeed. A
And
third
singing.
night of party begins. I assume you guys take a long rest.
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys set in a watch order?
No.
I mean, what's the security like in this this part of town?
Uh, there's a halfling with an official looking tunic and a stick. Kind of patrols the streets.
I mean, I'll set an alarm on my door, but other than that, I'll just go to sleep in my room.
Yeah, that works for me. Wake up, have a nice breakfast. I'm sure there's still a couple halflings partying in the morning when we do wake, but yeah, I don't think we're setting a watch, so let's go to sleep.
Alrighty, go to sleep. Alright, first watch. Uh-huh. Second watch, okay. Third watch, alright. And nothing ever happens on fourth watch.
It's the run of the litter.
Alrighty. The day starts. The sun's rising. The halflings are all getting to work.
Yeah,
Really,
let's
really positive morning atmosphere as the halflings sing songs on their way to work.
Hi ho, it's off to work they go.
Yes. Yes, this town very much has that kind of energy.
So we go down and check out the breakfast buffet.
Well, there's eggs, bacon, and leftover barbecue. And potato.
Just one potato.
Sounds good.
It's a big potato.
Like
Halfling potatoes
Volkswagen
are...
size potato.
More like a halfling sized potato.
I mean, okay, that's a pretty big potato.
Halfling potatoes are famous for being massive. Their gardens are the envy of all.
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
The population of this valley is majority halflings, and the agricultural yields out here are quite in excess of any other region. The valley hosts one of the largest population bases in this part of the world. Granted, it's mostly halflings.
So one of the smallest population bases in this part of the world.
Yeah.
But
Well, since y'all complained about me not having a line for when I killed my brother, I made a little speech for
no,
breakfast.
it's too late. You had your chance.
Yeah,
It's
the
been
And I
moment
will
is
read a
gone.
speech that I
days.
spent all week preparing.
You
Should
should
have
have
prepared it
prepared your
sooner.
yeah, you should have prepared your homework before you killed your brother.
The
Yeah, but this
semester is
like
over.
addressing the party.
Timing is everything.
Okay.
Give your Bilbo Baggins speech. There's enough
No, they don't
halflings
want it.
here
They
that are
don't
willing to
want it.
listen.
I mean,
The
halflings might
audience
listen.
has spoken.
Rook stands up on a soapbox. He gets
And then
booed
disappears.
down by everyone present.
He gets booed down by
Vanishes.
his own party members. Well, okay then.
The halflings have no idea what's going on, but they take part in booing you down.
All right. Well, then we'll set out for the palace.
Why are we going to the palace again?
Remember the dudes in the red and bronze armor?
No.
They in the where the beholder was, that dungeon, the mine.
Doesn't ring a
We,
bell.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
we found
rescued-
the two people.
We rescued the dude and the chick, and then the rest of them were dead.
There was Blathompalar,
Yeah, I remember him.
Keep of Doom.
Yeah, I remember him, but I don't remember anybody else.
There was the schmuck in the other room.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, we rescued him and then his friend, and then the rest of them we couldn't do anything about because they were kind of dead. But they were able to get out, and they gave us Armina's signet ring. So we have Armina's signet ring to. So I was just suggesting, well, we're in town. Go check up on them. Say hey.
Sure.
Yeah, we start making our way over to the palace.
Making our way downtown.
And then Rurik will hand, since Idrivin's kind of like the pseudo party leader, he'll hand the signet ring to him, and it's like, you'll probably need this.
All right.
All right. You guys begin making your way to the palace. As you approach the ziggurat itself and its hanging gardens, you can see at the foot looks to be about 40 iron armored human soldiers standing at attention, kind of flanking the end of the road and base of the stairs. You can see kind of the armor is more vibrantly painted, red sashes, and the iron armor is trimmed with bronze. Steps leading up to the palace are open for you, it would seem.
Cool. I go up.
All right, you start walking up and reach the top, where it sounds like somebody. One moment. Ah, all right, yeah. You guys make it to the steps of the palace. Hey guys, what's your passive perceptions?
Oh, that's a big hefty 10 right there.
15.
12.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you guys get to the stairs. One more second. Hold on. I did a stupid and I put elements of this part on like 3 different locations. Bear with me 1 second.
No, on second thought, it's not going to the palace. 'Tis a silly place.
Right.
This is the problem when you store your information in 3 different sections of your organizational program. Fucking, I'm just copy and pasting all together so I can read that. All right. So, you guys make it up to the top of the steps, and you can hear what sounds to be the voice of a rather displeased woman. It sounds like she is absolutely just laying into somebody.
Can we tell what about?
Yeah, you hear a couple of words being repeated, such as ill-conceived, misbegotten, incompetent investigation.
No, that sounds right up our alley. Let's go in.
Indeed. You walk up the steps. You can now see the top of the ziggurat, where you can see a woman in a white robe, kind of trimmed with looks to be gold and bronze armor and accoutrement, pacing back and forth on a dais, absolutely laying in to a armored figure currently kneeling at the foot of the dais. You can see more attendants and a series of armored warriors standing nearby.
Do I recognize the guy that's kneeling?
No.
Do I recognize the woman in the white and bronze armor?
Give me a history check. Yeah, that would be Aramina, the daughter of the God King Akhed-Ur.
Wait, and we just like walked right into her throne room?
Yes.
She doesn't have like a secretary in front like all the other fucking places did in this world?
Or guards?
Oh,
Well, they had
no, you guys
guards.
been passing by guards. No, you just walk
It's-
straight up the ziggurat.
It's like they knew you were coming.
Huh. Okay. Well, I stand and watch.
Or she doesn't feel particularly at risk.
The party's not a threat to her.
I don't know. I might have another gate spell up my ass.
I'd love to see you pull that shit again. All right. Well, as you guys kind of crest the top of the stairs, one of the attendants just kind of gestures for you to wait, kind of like directs you off to a section to the side.
Yeah, I'll follow his direction. There's no need to be rude here.
Mm-hmm. The dressing down goes on for about another minute before Aramina dismisses this this warrior to go stand over in the waiting area. She has better things to do now, and looks rather impatiently over in your lot's direction.
Well, I say, well, greetings. In a interesting side venture we were on. We encountered a mine that had some nobles from your court, I believe, and I displayed the signet ring. At the time, we weren't able to escort them here, and since we find ourselves here now, I came to inquire as to their well-being.
One of the attendants kind of takes the signet ring, unless you're going to stop them.
No, I'm just holding it out like in an open palm.
They carry it up to Aramina, who looks at it. Ah, Sargon and Iltani's rescuers. Thank you for your service. I take it you lot are in good health.
I think we're all in fine health. Thank you for asking.
Excellent. As for my warriors, they're both doing quite well, thanks to your timely intervention.
Well, that's good to hear. What were they doing in that mine anyway? There was some nasty horseshit going on in there.
They, along with individual you saw earlier, were engaging in a investigation. Some more successfully than others.
Oh, they were going after the demon cultists too. Okay, that makes sense.
As I said, some more competently than others. So
Oh, well.
Shoot a dirty glance over at the warrior.
Well, then you'll be pleased to know that they won't be a problem anymore.
Oh?
Yeah, they're dead.
By chance, how did this happen?
In combat. Messy combat. I gestured to the party. We were all present and participated. We weren't aware they were enemies of yours.
She takes a seat at her throne. Looks at you. That explanation doesn't tell me very much.
Well, we tracked him down for parallel reasons that led ultimately to us cornering them in the center of the Depression of Black Glass, where we forced combat and then killed them. Due to their contamination, we utterly destroyed the bodies.
Excellent. And were you able to determine which demon they were cultists of?
Herblube.
Herblube?
Did I mispronounce that?
Herblube is the cover name. Well, actually, the full name would be Fraz Herblube.
Right, but you had just been referring to him as Herblue, and I didn't want to... you never mentioned the Fraz part of the name to us, so I wanted to...
Yeah, that's because I gave him a cover name that was like some reamalgamation of the letters, and at some point in the process, I forgot which bullshit name I was using.
Yes, well, when she questions it, I'll say, yes, the Prince of Deception, Demon Lord of Illusions, a liar and a fraud by all accounts, except that he's also incredibly dangerous.
And do you have any proof of this?
I snap my fingers, point at Ruffles' character, I forget his name offhand. Rurik, yeah.
Not there.
Yeah, Rourke's not here.
What do you mean Rurik's not here?
Rourke is gone. Like, the spot that he's normally in is empty. vacant.
When did that happen?
Remember when he asked for you guys' passive?
Ah. Well, apparently the person who had the head of the cult leader has skedaddled. That's probably not a good thing. Well, regardless, other evidence we might have. Just our memories. I'd be willing to submit to zones of truth or telepathy, if that's your preferred method.
Detect thoughts would be well enough. Is that
Alright.
amenable?
By all-
for that.
By all means.
All right. You can see her briskly cast a spell.
I would like just using my Arcana skill just to identify the spell she's casting.
Detect thoughts.
Okay.
Casts feeble mind.
I mean, you know, there are limits to what this, but it's also, you know, at least we know for sure that she isn't fucking with us yet.
Casts feeble mind, obliterates Intervin's brain, and then just sifts through it with detect thoughts.
Yeah.
That'd be rude.
Yeah, and you know, I play out like, you know, from when we entered that area with the lake and the dead tree, the chanting of her blue, and I just have that whole battle played out, you know, with Ding Dong the Witch is Dead playing in the background.
Any modifications to the events?
I don't show her the aftermath. Just the relevant battle bits that confirm the demon cultists are dead.
Including the part where you fucking drop a dragon on him.
Of course. Remember, that raises my prestige. I summoned a fucking dragon. Hence my dissembling about, you know, we participated in the fight. We weren't alone, but I'm not exactly, you know, gonna bring Ataxius to Earl Ashala, as far as they know anyway. So yeah, like it shows the battle, shows Ataxius killing Blue, shows us mopping up the cultists, and that's it. Leaving off the aftermath, you know, where we discuss things and do sacrifices and power-ups.
Right. Alrighty.
He's not lying. He's just showing the relevant information.
Yes, this is like a legal thing. You answer the question that's asked, and you don't offer additional information.
Yeah.
It's not a lie, it's just lacking the complete context.
Indeed. You can feel her sifting through your mind as you tell the story. A bemused smirk on her face. Well, competently enough done.
Once we realized that we were dealing with more than just mere cultists, I took a risk, but one that, at the very least, if it backfired on us, would result in only our deaths instead of the deaths of everyone.
And what possessed you to summon Ataxius of all creatures?
I needed something that could stand up to a demon, something that has a reputation for ferocity, for anger unyielding, and a willingness to go further than most other creatures would in the face of esoteric threats. I am a well-read man, and Ataxius, I felt, fit the bill from those stories. And especially as I had evidence that he was real, unlike some mythological entities. And so I summoned him in hopes that he would be cognizant enough to attack the larger threat between me, who probably annoyingly summoned him away from his breakfast, to the Demon Lord.
A risky play. Fortunate for you, though, that worked out.
Well, a chance of survival versus certain death. I'll take the chance, however slim.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to see that the threat to my realm has been neutralized. Well done.
Thank you. For the next part, I'm afraid that I have only hearsay to offer. And that was that he was probably boosted by the demon. The person who fomented this conflict with your pretender to the south.
Droom was associated with this cult?
No. At least not as far as I could tell. More that this cult was responsible for drawing you and Droom into direct armed conflict, perhaps sooner than it would have occurred naturally. The reason I bring this up is while we have eliminated the head of the threat and the largest portion of it, you should perhaps in those frontline field commanders begin screening them to make sure that there is no corruption there, just in case that is what they were doing.
Armin is going to whisper to one of her aides. Something to look into.
Or it could be nothing. It could merely have been a fortuitous boast by him that he made in an attempt to dissuade our pursuit. I, at this point, I shrug. I leave that to your investigators.
We'll see what turns up. Well, is there anything else that you need? I have other matters to see to.
Well, just that my party and I find ourselves a bit between esoteric threats at the moment, something we seem to have found a specialization in. And should you have need of us, you need merely call upon us, and we shall assist as we are able.
Given what I've heard, both from you and my servants, I will keep you in mind.
Then I shan't take up any more of your time.
Excellent. Have a good day.
And to you as well. And then I make my polite exit from this exercise.
Yeah, it's a quick bow, and then Fairduel gets out of there.
So as I look around, like, with Fairduel and Varric there, apparently, I look around, I was like, so what the fuck happened to Rurik?
Oh.
Indeed, you guys start walking away.
God damn it! Did somebody like grab him? Do we have to go rescue him now?
I just raised an eyebrow, Intervin. Someone grabbing Rorik.
Demon cult.
Rurik. He probably did something funky.
Look, unless you're suggesting he fell down a manhole and we didn't notice.
I mean, that's totally within the realm of reason.
I'll just cast a quick sending to Rurik, like, hey, are you alive and do you need rescue?
And Rurik would send back. It was my time to part. Our journeys are going different ways. I must return home.
Alright, well, safe travels. Oh, wait, you wouldn't have heard that.
Intervin still would have tried sending it like his spot and be like, all right, well, see you later.
No, I just hear it like, what? Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
Under, by the way, the dagger that that Rurik gave you was his dagger. It has his family crest on it. It was forged in his hometown.
All right.
Okay.
So the material is from his hometown for teleport.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. As you guys are walking down the stairs and discussing that,
Another
Okay.
another token for your collection.
you know,
Also,
as-
so you know, Gilbert, he does have a token for Podunk.
Indeed.
But I don't actually know the name of it. I just know that it's a token for that teleport. And it's like, we'll go wherever this takes me.
Rurik would have given you his hometown name. Like, that would have come up.
Okay.
Podunk.
Yeah. He just gives you a knife. This will take you to my house.
Indeed. You guys are walking down the stairs. You get down to the first set of them, and you hear a little more annoyed speaking in the distance, and then sound of metal dragging on stone, and some voices go, heave up, and clang, 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 as a clanging pile of metal rolls down the stairs.
Is it rolling towards us?
Yes. Yes. A vaguely person-shaped pile of metal is rolling down the stairs at you.
I got out of the way.
And
yeah.
I would roll right past.
No, I stopped,
Indeed.
I stopped the metal thing. Or at least I'll make the attempt to stop the
All
metal
right, give me an
thing.
athletics check to stop Thrain as he comes rolling down the stairs.
Well, I can give you assistance because I am proficient. I would love
No,
to
no.
not be rolling.
The government here has turned against us. We have been betrayed. I summon Ataxius.
Well, it'll take at least 6 to 7 business days for him to arrive via sending.
I have to remember my backstory.
Indeed, Faradul, you just kind of stand there, stop him with your shins, and then Captain Morgan on his prone body.
Mm. Just look down like, who the hell are you?
Well, you're looking down at a 7'9" Goliath in full plate.
Yeah, you're a
I've
big
got
boy.
another
Chip.
one.
And what possessed you to attack us via that method?
Well, it wasn't really an attack. It was, well, it was a banishment. I disgraced Her Majesty, and, well, here I am. You guys hiring?
Oh, you're that guy.
I'm that guy, yeah.
He's that guy.
Well, I don't know. You're not exactly coming highly recommended.
You're the ones that killed Castiel.
Oh, the cultists. Yeah, that was us.
I was hunting him down without permission when I got waylaid down south because of the famine.
Ah, rough bit of luck that.
I mean, he's got gumption.
I was following you guys albeit slowly. I'm not exactly the best at investigating, but
I know
was
that feeling.
I was tracking down Castiel, and well, I was months behind you the entire time, and eventually I got summoned back, and short of a, I mean, I guess Gilbert, would a witch hunt be it? No, it wouldn't really be a witch hunt. It would be,
It was demon hunt.
well, no. Them coming after me in a negative way to hunt me down for betraying
manhunt.
the manhunt. Yeah, short of a manhunt, I returned to the summonings and got here just before you. I've only been in town for 2 days.
Ah,
2 days of being scolded by that woman is the worst torture a man could ask for.
are you sure you're up for hunting demons if you think that is the worst torture inimaginable?
She has a way with her words.
Seemed alright to me. Anyway,
You
yeah.
didn't piss her off.
Well, there's also that implicit threat that I can summon, people like Ataxius.
I heard.
Regardless, I suppose the real question is, why do you want to join us? What are you hoping to
Well,
gain out of this?
you guys succeeded where I couldn't, so I thought maybe I could learn from you.
Alright, there you go. Welcome aboard. And I handed him a basic primer on magic. You are now Apprenti 3.
And he starts casting second level spells. I have no need to learn magic. I lived with druids most of my life.
Yeah, but this is real magic. Not trying to grow mushrooms on glass.
He casts warding wind.
As you guys are talking, you can see one of the attendants kind of fast walking down the stairs.
Like, heading for us or trying to get away from us?
Heading for you.
Okay. I turn to face the attendant.
Brain gives a sigh. What is it now, Jethro?
Her ladyship wishes me to communicate. Get the fuck off my ziggurat.
Oh, right.
Well, we were trying to, but then you threw Goliath at us.
He turns to the rest of you. The rest of you are free to stay.
Oh, that was directed at Thrain. Got it. Well, as much as we like hanging out on stairs all day, we're probably going to see what the town has to offer. Please extend my gratitude for the invitation.
He bows before running back up the stairs.
That job's gotta suck. and I turn to start leaving.
Give me an insight check. Yeah, Jethro must have some really good cardio because he isn't winded in the slightest.
Yeah, cardio's important.
Well, sure, he's running up like 3 flights of stairs multiple times a day. If I did that every day, all day, I'd be pretty good on cardio too.
And now I need to add Jethro.
The Royal Stair Messenger.
The Stairmaster, if you will. Right, well, we probably go and find like some like nice cafe somewhere and get like some beer and some sandwiches. And now we have to plot our next moves. So, anybody know of any weird and esoteric threats we can go take out and hopefully profit while doing so?
Goliath in the
Itaxias?
east.
Alrighty. Let's hit the rumor mill.
Thrain would say a Goliath in the east.
A single Goliath.
Oh, he's like a demigod. He is no mere Goliath.
You sure he's a demigod?
That's what Thrain would view him as. Like the stories that Thrain has heard about him.
Wait, are you talking about Loam? Did that go through?
Yeah. I'm checking my notes. I might have misremembered something.
That's a giant that we've been friendly with.
Well, he wouldn't know Loam at all.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about Loam? So, like, I would have said that to
I know
Thrain.
no one named Loam.
Ah, okay. I know that somebody different then. Okay. Well, describe this person.
Thrain kind of ponders for a second. Well, not so much a threat, but could possibly provide guidance. Is called the Eye of the Storms. Is a oracle.
I thought the Oracle was dead.
No, he's stubborn as all hell.
Well, I don't think we want to go and kill him. As far as I know, he's not really a threat.
No, I misspoke. I didn't mean him as a threat. I meant as somewhere we could go to seek guidance, because Oracle.
Yeah. Well, the type of thing is one of those things where, it's like a mirror, and you like face yourself, and the treasure was the friends you made along the way. And the point is, if you go in there without a idea of what you're hoping to actually learn, it tends to be some useless crap that won't actually serve you very well.
Way to
Well,
call me out on one of the possible encounters. You know I'd just do some kind of friends you made along the way trial.
well, what does the rumor mill tell us then? What other things does Thrain know about the ongoings of the area?
Let's see. What does Thrain know? Thrain, roll me a 2d12.
Thrain pulls out like a piece of paper with, well, there's this.
Thrain knows one thing. Fucking double force. You know one rumor.
Oh, roll table of 12.
Yeah.
You want me to re-roll?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
It makes sense for Thrain's dumbass to have known one rumor.
Yeah, that's true. Int of 9.
All right. So Thrain has heard that way off in the great Dune Sea, there's been some talk that an ancient pyramid has been seen floating above the surface of the sand dunes. Pyramid made out of basalt. The locals out in the oasis of Luay have been saying this kind of stuff.
Well, that sounds interesting.
If I remember correctly, hang on, I have to roll. It will be a minute. Scroll, 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 scroll. Scroll, 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 scroll. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Thrain would be somewhat familiar with the territory between here and the Great Dune Sea. Actually, very familiar with it. It's his home. He
Huh?
lived north of the Great Dune
Oh,
Sea.
yeah. I don't fucking remember you saying you lived in the Great Dune Sea.
But no. The territory to get there. No, you gave me the little town north of the Great Dune Sea that's sitting between two lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oasis of OA is southwest of there.
Okay. So he'd be familiar with that particular. Hey, that looks like a pyramid floating above the dunes. Does it have glowy lights on it too?
What?
Fair to put it in chat. I said, does the pyramid have glowy lights on it too?
No.
No. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want to get up to before we head out that way, I'm at your leash.
If we're going to a dune sea, it kind of sounds like we're gonna need lots of water.
Don't we have a cart with like metric fuck tons of like cargo on it?
Oh, good. Okay.
And a cleric and 2 druids.
I didn't make it sure. I don't want to die of dehydration out there.
Let's see though. As far as other rumors go, let's see.
Ah, I know what I want to look into. This is like a major like capital city, yes?
Yeah.
I would like to look into getting some of this star metal alloy forged and enchanted.
Can you be a little more specific as to what you want?
I would like to see if a staff of, you know, magely power could be constructed and enchanted here.
All right. Well, let's see. All right. Yeah, there is a temple devoted to both Nabla Palisar and Eta, both of which are deities of the arcane.
Great. I would like to go and inquire about getting an enchanted staff made, provided that I can supply such enchantable materials.
What kind of staff are you aiming for?
Well, ideally, like a staff of power.
Okay, 1 second.
I want to point out that Father Varric has begun, every time we make camp, he has begun to loudly pray for the soul of Introven. annoyingly so.
Okay, great.
He thinks Introven is. He's trying to alert him that he believes that Introven is doing some things that are, kind of not good.
I don't know what you mean. We literally just took out a demon. I'm one of the goodest people in the world right now.
Okay.
But yeah, Gilbert, like something like a staff of power or staff of the Magi is ideally what I would be looking for.
Yeah, he just know that he hasn't distrusted you yet. He doesn't believe you're downright evil, but he thinks that he still gives you the benefit of the doubt, and that the prayer is let you know that he's thinking that.
Well, of course, to carry the torch of enlightenment, one must walk into the darkness.
And occasionally set other people's on fire.
All right, let's see. Very rare item, a fucking potent one on top of that.
Yeah, Gilbert, like I said, the ideal case is a staff of power or staff of the Magi, but
Right.
if you're not willing to give me that, I understand.
Fucking DC 26.
Wait, the staff of the Magi? No. If he gives you that, I want. Let me think of something else that is touched by the actual being.
Can you use swords?
Huh?
Can you use swords?
No, I'm a cleric, so I think I can.
Because we could always ask for a Holy Avenger.
Yeah, but
Well, he's also a pacifist, so.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work.
Oh.
For cleric. He's a pacifist, so.
What? No, damn. What would you want then?
But I mean, the staff of Mistar is kind of, the staff of you're asking for a lot there, right?
Yes. It's the whole thing, like, if I was given any pick to have an enchanted item, this is what I would pick. I'm asking the DM to take that and say, okay, what's the actual guardrail being?
I think we're going that. You're only level 10. I don't think we're going that far into that item. You may get a couple of things, but nowhere near that much.
I agree, but there's no harm in asking.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
That is very true. You never know. Maybe Gilbert may not realize the advantage of having that staff and say yes.
Are you kidding? This motherfucker has robes the Archmage. Like it. Underdark, what's your DC at this point?
19.
And I want to tell you, they have nerfed it a lot.
Oh yeah, they have.
This thing used to redirect spells, absorb spells, channel. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got the 5e version, so it's not utterly broken.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you go there. Speak to the head priest of Eta, the head priestess of Nabla Palisar, both of which go to adjust the spectacles that they don't have on their faces. Unfortunately, we don't just have magical artifacts with that kind of power just lying around in the temple.
Oh, of course not. I was seeking to commission its construction. You see, as I pull out one of the ingots, I have raw material. What I lack is time and expertise.
Well...
Oh, Intervin, when you go through your bags, you would also find a ledger that is in Rourke's handwriting.
Ah, okay. Mixing with all the other papers and books I have, which are a lot.
Oh no, it would have been in like your backpack, not the bag of holding.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down in terms of papers and books? I'm a scribe wizard.
You would have known it was obviously not yours.
Yeah.
Because it was too poorly wrought and bound. It wasn't fancy enough. Like, who's got this basic, boring ass leather book in my? Oh, it's Rurk's. Yeah, you're
Well,
basically that ledger's the party inventory. You're
I
not going to
figured.
keep track of it. I will keep track of it, but that way it stays with the party. Rourke takes all the bookkeeping with him. You guys gotta figure out what's in the cart. Let me go delete the spreadsheet.
well, the two clerics kind of think about this for a moment. Well, we don't have any kind of schematic to create such a potent magical item. I mean, hypothetically, we could do this. It would certainly please our patron deities. You know, give us a month. We'll see if we can piece together any information.
How long will it take back to the coast on the east?
Very well. A month is more than reasonable for this type of research.
This is also the DM way of saying, I'll have to homebrew some shit. I will have to develop some things.
Well, that's why I asked how long would it take to get back to the east coast to go check on their boat. Well, our boat.
I mean, we can just teleport right there. It's not going to take long at all.
Anywhere between instantaneous and many time.
Sometime between now and eventually.
Yeah. Let's see. What's some other rumors? Under Faradul, Varric, Faradul, Intervin. Each of you guys roll me a d12.
Okay.
No, fuck you, Under. Roll again.
Oh my god! Everybody roll 4. Everybody roll a 4. Aww.
Got close.
I mean, 2, 3, 4.
No, I rolled 2 4s and then Intervin rolled a 4.
Underdark, roll again.
He did.
Roll something different.
Oh yeah, he got a 2. There he is.
There we go. All right. So let's see. Varric. Varric, you hear a rumor from the southwest
Ray?
of a monastery
Oh.
of bird people. It is said that their monastery is sitting on top of the tallest mountains in the area and is made out of gold, and that they secretly hold a library of ancient lore. Faradul.
Yes.
You. Where is it? Let me scroll over. Yeah, here it is. You've heard rumors that the sea peoples that ply the waters to the east of Akhed-Ur's kingdom have been driven out of a area called the Sea of Weeds, or rather the Eastern Sea of Weeds. which is a archipelago region to the southeast.
Okay. Is there any information on what drove him out?
Yeah, they range anywhere between the Wrath of the Gods to something something sea monster.
All right.
And under with an 11.
Yo.
You have heard rumors that the rat men that live in the savannah to the southeast, the southwest, have begun raiding farm settlements near the city of the city of Urmontet.
Montet?
Montet. Montet.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently these rat men have been attacking the settlements.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Well, the Skaven are always a pain in the ass to deal with. Being a scribes wizard, I of course would vote for going for the ancient knowledge in the monastery.
Yeah, I kind of figured that, and the rest of the party would be interested in the city of gold. The monastery made of gold, housing the knowledge. That I figured that was going to be right up the party's alley. Two things they want: money and power.
I mean, I like gold.
Right, but I want to be clear that this isn't a dictatorship. If you guys want to go somewhere else, I am more than open to it.
No, I like gold. Besides, I had enough with sea people for a while. We can do that one last.
Oh, Fea, you've arrived. D12, please.
Someone roll D12 for me, thanks.
Or
All right,
No,
I'll give it a try.
roll
See if I get
again.
another 4. Ah,
That works.
there you go.
All right.
I didn't get a 4. I'm not jinxed.
A 7. What the fuck? Hold on. 1 second.
No,
Is your list
no
a duplicate
second.
on itself?
No.
Was rumor number 7 demon cults into the east?
No.
Because I think we took care of that one.
I think we're doing the monastery. It has something for everybody. It's a monastery of ancient lore, which Father Varick and Intervin will enjoy. And it has gold, which the rest of the party will enjoy.
And Thrain.
Well,
Okay.
Gold.
Thrain has no care about gold.
So,
What is Thrain anyway?
what you hear
Big, strong boy.
is that the trade road to the city of Morton has become more treacherous. And it has been some time since anyone who's sailed southbound on the Morton River towards the tribal settlement of Urbeth have been heard from. There's talk that the Great Western Swamp is becoming a more dangerous and hostile place.
Oh, is that the swamp with the dragon?
Yeah. Yeah, the dragon who beat the fuck out of some of you guys and took your lunch money. Or wait, no, most of you weren't. None of you were here for that. That guy left. You've heard Rourke talk about how he and his original party got beaten up and all their lunch money was taken by a mean dragon. For the locals, the Great Western Swamp is where the regional boogeyman Ataxius the Defiler lives.
I think he upgraded his abodes recently.
And Urbeth would be the settlement that the party had originally made it to after they crashed on the shore.
That little village.
Yeah, that little village with what was it, Tall Papa Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I recommend that we stay away from the dragon.
Why? We have no need to stay away from the dragon. He's your guys' friend, isn't he?
I mean, we were
Working
friends.
acquaintance.
He was friendly enough when he had use of us, but not sure how much use we have now.
If we go to his house uninvited and annoy him, he might get angry. And if he's angry and he's this big ancient dragon that could kill a demon lord in single combat, our odds aren't too good.
Hey, wait, no. Here's what we do. We need to find another ancient dragon to summon when we fight the other ancient dragon to, nullify each other.
Well, I could try summoning some eldritch abominations from beyond all knowledge and cunning, and use that to deal with the dragon. Just like keep summoning a bigger monster every time.
Exactly. Yeah. That's an option too. Reminds me of this farming tale of the woman that ate the fly. Or the little mouse that wanted a glass of almond milk.
That's a popular tale.
It is.
Favorite with the kids.
Or that wizard that tried to make a deal with the Skaven, and you never deal with the Skaven.
Well, that's why we're not going there. So, the temple, and that sounds good.
Oh, Mister, if you're wondering what my character looks like, he is the top image, but in bronze plate, and then the second image is his shield, which is 5.5 feet tall and made out of solid bronze.
Oh, he is a warrior. Okay.
He's a paladin druid.
Ah, an eco-terrorist. Got it.
I'll be right
Ancient
back.
Paladin? Ancient's Paladin?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. That magic buff.
Although I am spread pretty thin making this build, even starting at level 10.
I mean,
I only
as
have
long
one
as
ASI.
As long as you got 6 levels in Paladin to give us the buff
Yep,
against magic, then that's all we need.
I do have that. Yeah, so as long as I'm within 10 feet, everybody gets +3 on saves.
Neat.
That brings all my saves to a positive value.
If I'm within that, I might actually pass a deck save.
Yeah, my saves right now are 9 strength, 8 dex, 8 con, 5 int, 11 wisdom, and 13 charisma. Well, the problem is I only have 81 HP. But that's what the wild shape's for.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, what you guys talking about?
Oh, what buffs I can give. Oh, also, I am level 7 Varric, so I do have the other warding. Resistance to spell damage.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Why the hell not? I'll just toss in a couple more rumors.
I mean, we're throwing money. They're throwing money around like crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't throw any of them in their way because we've already decided on the one we're 99.9% gonna do.
I know, but I might as well just throw them out there. I put the fucking effort
we
in.
really don't need you to waste them because we'll forget by the time this thing's done, and you'll have to
Yeah,
tell
that
us.
is true.
Yeah,
It's not
that's a good
effort
point.
wasted, Gilbert. You can use them later.
That's
and
a good point.
we'll forget about them, and you'll wind up telling us about them and get them after we get done.
Well, Mister, you'll forget about them. Interdivin and I will probably remember them precisely.
Oh well, okay.
Yes, precisely.
No. This is what will happen.
What are you trying to say?
Mister will forget. Fea will forget. Thomas will forget or remember them, but he won't be there when the party's trying to remember because he'll be at work. Sent will remember it, but only after the most bare bones reference has been made to it. Underdark will remember it perfectly for a while until he misremembers it into some kind of Circus Funhouse version of what it was. And then Ruffles, you'll remember it until you forget it, and then also come up with a Circus Funhouse version.
No, Mister,
That's
we were
usually what
joking last
happens.
week when I was describing Thrain to you that you'll probably forget anyway.
See, the only problem with that like kind of layout there, Gilbert, is you're assuming that they're not gonna be thinking of the Circus Funhouse version already.
So there's a floating pyramid made of gold that has priests in it?
Items of unusually destructive power.
Hold on, floating pyramid made out of gold with priests? What?
And
I was combining your two quests just to mess with you.
That fly. The church is. The thing is run by people that fly. It's at the top of a mountain.
Yes, and for some reason they keep large pots of flying snakes around.
Yeah, it's a big reference. Like that.
It does sound like though we are in agreement of heading out to this monastery.
I like the idea.
I'm down.
Did you take a coaster from this inn?
Yes.
This inn doesn't have coasters. The only one that
what
had
are the streets made out
coasters that are also teleportation targets was your glass stop bar and grill.
Right. All right, what are the streets in this town made out of?
Dirt.
Okay.
Some of them are cobblestone.
Ah, excellent. I go to a cobblestone street.
Uh-huh.
Do any of them have a part of the cobblestone that goes off into like a disused alley somewhere?
Yeah.
Then in that case, I would like to pry up a cobblestone.
Are you doing this plain view?
No, I went off down that disused alleyway so that I could be hidden.
Ah. Do me a favor. Roll me a d10. This will determine which alleyway. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, you're able to get one.
Okay. And then, after I pocket the cobblestone from the streets of Lashala, I'd like to go and see if there is a known, like, permanent teleportation circle to, like, to the city, like an official entry point.
Alrighty. Yep, you take the cobblestone, you start walking, and the ground trembles.
Like an earthquake, or because me and Fair are walking next to him?
Yeah, like an earthquake.
Do the Desians of the city seem panicked by this?
They do seem a bit on edge now. Nothing was destroyed, but like you could feel the earth shake. You know, ceramics kind of shift over like an inch on the shelves, that kind of stuff.
So what would Thrain know about the earthquakes?
Well, they happen in this area, but they've been happening more often
So
over
was
the last couple of months.
Was that a foreshock? Or are they just a tremble and then it goes away for a while?
You know, like it'll tremble, it'll go away. It'll tremble again, it'll go away. Sometimes you might get a couple in a day.
I mean, this seems more like something you'd go and bug a priest about. But anyway, yeah, I'll continue looking to see if there's like a publicly accessible, known teleportation circle as like an official landing spot here.
There is. There is a. Actually, this would be in the temple you guys went to earlier, so we'll just say you knew it from there. The joint temple to Eta and Nablo Palisar has a teleportation circle.
Just in case the cobblestone was quarried like 200 miles away from here?
No, one entrance that we know that we arrive and are officially noted as arriving, and one where we arrive suddenly in a back alley off the beaten track. Both have their uses. In an official capital city, the seat of someone's, the seat of a monarchical government, having clandestine access is not worthless. And by tempering that with official access, no one will suspect us if we leave and come and go clandestinely.
Hey, have you guys noticed that they're always teleporting, but they're never teleporting to the temple? Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, what are the coordinates for the temple?
Urlashala Temple teleportation circle.
Okay. All right, and then I think we start heading southwest was the monastery. Like, how far southwest?
Far.
Well, we go and grab an atlas.
All right.
Like, I'm a librarian, so like the first thing I do is I go and look it up in like the books.
Ye olde Google books.
Alrighty, hold on. Let me make sure I'm grabbing the right version of the map. Because I have two versions, the real version and the fake version.
Ah, like a mobster who keeps 2 sets of books.
I'm joking. What I actually do is I just areas on the map that are intentionally meant to not be well explored by the region aren't thoroughly mapped until like I need to, and then I go in there and I edit everything to have details.
Okay.
You know, like a big copy and paste blob where it's like, yeah, here on the map is where the savannah is, but like there's actually other tile sets in there. But if it's not explored, it's just a savannah blob.
Oh, and Intervin, you would have seen a transaction at the bottom of Rourke's ledger that just says 2,000 gold for travel. That's what he took.
It's reasonable.
Well, he's got a long ass way to go alone, carrying a body.
I'm not going to quibble with the accountant about how much the accountant gets paid. That seems like a recipe for issues with your accounting.
But yeah, he pretty much left. Other than all of the trophies he took, he left all of his gear. Other than the dreaded darts, Gilbert, he did take those with him. He thought they might be quite useful.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about those anymore.
Okay.
Aha! I see you posted a map.
Yep. The blue circled areas are areas under Droom's control. The areas circled in red are under Aramina's control, and the various like purple X's are locations of rumors.
Okay. the monasteries in the mountains. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, it would seem
That's
the
a long
easiest.
walk.
It seems like the easiest thing to do would be to grab our boat and head south along the coast and head in, but instead of dipping into the marsh there, land in the is that Savannah or Scrubland?
Scrubland.
Right, and then heading through there, cut through the jungle and up into the mountains.
Seems reasonable to me.
So if I recall, we had tasked our boat with doing like trade missions for self-sufficiency in that eastern shallows area.
Yeah, with the
Mhm.
tribals.
Right.
Self-sufficiency and any profit they might acquire.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think black anything to do. We is there anything you people want to buy in town while we're here?
No, I have nothing in particular I need to buy.
How much gold do we have?
How much gold do you need?
I need to pick up a couple of diamonds just in case.
How many diamonds do you need? We have like 8 in the party right now.
Really?
Yeah, apparently I haven't been good enough about killing you guys.
Intervin's still carrying 3. You've only used 1 to raise the champion. And Rurk left his 3, so yeah, you should have had 3 minus that. So yeah, we have 8.
Well, I only have 1. I've used 2.
Oh, then you've used 2. Okay, so we have 7 then.
Oh, we can pick up a couple for Varric to hold. Like having people hold multiple diamonds is not an issue.
Yeah.
They're
I'll
not
pick
that
up 2.
expensive.
I'll pick up 2, and that'll be the end of it. Yeah, 600.
How are we on
Okay.
potions of healing?
Those are a good idea. We're down to
Hmm.
8 in party.
Oh, we need to lift that up a lot.
Yeah, I've still got my 2 personal ones.
I've got 6.
Probably should bump up the number of personal ones too, just so people have more if they wanted to use it during short rests and stuff.
Yeah. Everybody needs
Have everybody carry 5. I mean, we got the money to blow. Might as well
Yeah,
buy
well,
a
I have
bunch.
10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick
But,
up 4, giving me 10.
But the wagon should have like 20 or 30.
The wagon did have 30.
Well, the wagon needs to get restocked.
We went through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wagon had 30. We're down to 8. But so yeah, just everybody, tell me how many you want in your inventory. Ignore how many you currently have. Just tell me how many you want to buy, and I'll just subtract that total. So however many you want in your inventory, subtract what you currently have, and just tell me.
Yeah,
that
I put it in
number.
chat. That's the number I'm adding to my inventory stuff.
Okay.
Mine that number accounts for the apprentice as well.
Okay. Fair, do you want a total of 10?
No, 10 more.
Oh, you want 10 more. Okay.
You know these aren't energy drinks, right?
Shh. Look, the champion and the almond farmer have a lot of HP that they might need to recover.
Oh yeah, I suppose he's buying for champion too. I was just giving you shit. The adventurers are in town. Raise the prices on the healing potions.
Oh, speaking of energy drinks, bareback.
Oh yeah, I should crack open my new one. Peach.
I want to point out those things are bad for you.
And yet here I am drinking it, knowing it's bad for me.
I don't understand how you people can drink that stuff.
Me neither. It's like battery acid.
Mine tastes like peach juice. Okay. So, and we will assume Pete has I'll just put those in the cart, but we'll assume Pete has 2, so I'll get him 3, so he has a total of 5. So 2,850. I'll buy 3 more. Even 3,000. I mean, that still leaves us with 40,000 gold. So you all got potions of healing now.
And back.
Oh, does Fea want to play with Terrain Shield? Or Faradul, even.
With what?
What's that?
Do I want to play with what?
Thrain's shield, his kite shield that he's carrying around. It's made of solid bronze.
Is it just like a regular shield?
It has the same properties as a regular shield. It just weighs 50 fucking pounds.
Ah. Well,
it's
I'm afraid.
it's fun to just whack people with it, even though it doesn't have any special properties. It's just heavy as fuck.
Well, if we've got that much gold laying around, I'd like to grab 1,000 gold of it so I can start scribing 2 more sendings, 2 more dispel magics, or sorry, 2 more see invisibilities and another couple of dispel magics.
Didn't I give you like 8?
I want some more.
Ah, I got you. Okay, I was like, oh, you already went through that. Got it.
It's not that I haven't gone through all of it, but we're in a major town, so
Yeah,
now is the time
honestly,
to stock up.
Take like 7,000. That'll put us at 3,000 platinum then. 7,000 gold.
Sure.
Stock up.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to be traveling for a long time, so you might as well just burn through making scrolls.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I just wanted to have a reserve of it for crafting in the field.
Yep. Does anybody else need or want anything?
How about plate mail made out of solid gold?
Gold's a terrible material to make armor out of.
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
Yeah, I mean,
If you want plate mail covered in gold, we can do that. It's no different than silvering. But I wouldn't recommend gold plate armor.
I mean, plate armor is going to lower my AC anyway. It's just about the statement, you know.
Well, how about we get you like a shiny, like polished steel helmet that we then gild in polished gold, like a blinged out conquistador helmet.
Sounds fun. Unfortunately, any armor removes the effect of the bracers of defense.
That is unfortunate.
I mean, it's not in... No. It classifies as a hat because it is not armoring you. The bracelet of defense,
Yeah.
it's just decorative. It's not actually providing you armor.
Wait, hold on. What's up?
He wants a gold. He wants like a full plate armor that's gilded in gold or like dipped in gold or what plated in gold. But he can't wear armor, so we're like, well, why don't you just get a shiny hat? And he's like, well, I can't wear that because it's like, well, it's not armor technically. It's just a shiny hat. He's not getting an AC bonus from a steel helmet made, plated in gold.
A shiny hat would be classified as decorative and thus not be providing armor.
So the bracelet of defense would still work. So how much would it cost us to commission a steel knight's helmet for him, or like a Spartan helmet, and then have it plated in gold?
How much gold do you want to plate it with?
Oh, like gold leaf.
The decorative kind?
Yeah, gold leaf. It's what you use for gilding
Wait.
stuff.
I got it. You guys know the if you heard of like the guy in Elden Ring who just wears a pot and on his head and nothing else?
I'm
Like
aware of
he's
this
gold.
person.
Yeah. That'll be like my character, because like unarmored except for shiny hat.
This guy?
Yeah, except instead of
Hey, that's let me
Dude.
solo her.
except
But-
with the great sword instead. And the golden pot.
You want to put a golden cauldron on your head?
Do you want eye holes? Because that would be
Please
function
say
over
no.
form.
Please say no. Please say no. Lead you around by a collar with a chain on it, and every time we get into combat, we'll take the hood, the pot off your head, and unleash the hounds.
No, he wants to fight with the. That's why I was asking.
No, I just need to take the blind sense or get something like that.
There's a feat that gives it. I don't remember what it
A
is.
fighting style that gives it to you.
Isn't there
We
a
need
feat
to
you
have-
can get a fighting style?
Yes.
Start fighting. It's a fighting style. It lets you see anything in complete darkness. Or if you have
Yeah, you
no
just have to take the fighting initiate, and you can pick a fighting style.
Well, it's mostly a joke anyway.
I mean, do you want a gold pot to put on your head?
I mean, blind fighting is no
I mean,
joke. That is a great skill.
A golden helmet will work just fine. Doesn't need to be a pot.
Conquistador helmet or knight helmet? I like the conquistador helmet idea. It's very pot-ish.
I
I
say
think
go
the
for the
knight
pot.
helmet. I think the knight helmet would be funnier than the conquistador, because like full on cover your face knight helmet, and then just basically naked the rest of the way.
Oh, hold on. 1 second.
I think that first one in the second row is like perfect for what you're going for.
Yeah.
Had to get my 40K in here.
There you go.
Well, he's gonna have to get greased up if he does that.
Well, we have a solution for that.
We do have that magic grease from where the flesh golems were.
We have 11 flasks of it.
I just have to grease up before battle. It'll give me advantages to escape grapples, but also disadvantage to grapple.
No, Gilbert like has a full workup on those flasks that we've been carrying around.
Do I?
You were telling me you did. You're complaining that nobody's ever worn it yet, so you haven't got to break it out.
Oh yes. Yeah, no, I flipped
They do
over the
things.
section. All right. What are you guys doing?
Heading to the
Well,
boat.
yeah, if we're all set, I'll teleport us to the
Yeah.
boat.
Let's do it.
Do you have a piece of the boat?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What about the
There's
wagon?
always a piece of the boat in our hearts.
No, that's called shrapnel.
Fucking beat me to it.
Is that why I have heartburn?
Oh, the problem with going to the ship that way is we can't take our wagon with stuff with us.
No, we kind of want the wagon.
Yeah, we do want the wagon. All right, I guess we're taking the alternative method.
What's that?
We drive the wagon to the coast and meet the boat there.
Well, I'm driving.
Rowing. Yeah, so we're basically going to go east. This time we'll not go north into the Depression of Black Glass, but instead go south, avoiding the mountains, and heading east towards the bit of a bay there. Have the boat meet up with us, and then we'll head south. And then around to the west, to the land of birds, gold, and lore.
Do you want terrain to drive?
Does train know how to drive?
+5 survival land vehicles?
Congratulations, you've been promoted to driver.
Yep, yeah, that was about to say. Yep. All
that was his final argument when you guys were like, too sure about you. I mean, I know how to drive carts around at least. You're hired.
I mean, I know how to drive, but you know how to drive slightly better than me, so that's that argument.
I mean, he's a terrible navigator. I mean, +5 survival's not bad, but he's not proficient in navigation or anything like that.
All right. Do me a favor. Can you chart the course you intend to take under?
Sure, give me a moment. As I load it up into here. Alrighty.
And I forgot to do all of the transferring of Rourke's inventory, so I'm doing that right now, but I'm mostly done. Who is the highest perception in the party? Like, not passive, like for perception checks, perception.
Not me.
I'm pretty sure that would probably be Father Varick. I'm assuming.
Well, what's your mod?
I mean, wisdom is my mod, so
What's your
I have a passive of 15.
what's your perception check modifier?
perception check +9.
Okay, yeah.
I have a passive of 19.
Based on the map you gave us, Gilbert, this is our likely projected route.
No, I'm the map maker. I have cartography. I'm the one that makes the maps and shit.
Alrighty. Bypassing 3 quests.
For the one we want.
Yep. Man, I've never seen such a lack of efficiency for hitting targets.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it's like Sea Monster. Oracle. Strange monsters in the swamp.
yeah, no. Or a monastery high in the
You know,
mountains.
if the desert was on the way, I could see us going to that one.
Yeah.
Is that a
they're all in
turtle pulling our wagon?
Yes.
You never need a wagon.
It's a giant turtle pulling the wagon.
Now I'm just thinking of AGR's campaign with the giant death turtle or whatever it's called, and that's just chilling in the harbor.
It started out as a horse, but then, yeah, it kind of just evolved into a turtle when I was drawing it.
Alright, bear with me a moment, then I have to get some stuff ready.
Anyway, the reason I was asking is, Rourke would have left you his spyglass, Varric. Like, he left little gifts for everybody in the wagon, and there would have been a note with your name tied to a string around the spyglass. You got that, Varric?
No, run it by me again.
You now have a spyglass.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he would have left it for you because you have the highest perception.
Who would have left it for me? Who's leaving?
Rourke left.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. Yeah. We killed his brother and got everything done. Yeah, right. That's right. I forgot for a second. That's why you're playing the paladin. Now it makes all makes sense. Now the pieces are all falling into place. And it makes sense that Father Varric has it, being he's the map maker. So.
Yeah.
Makes
And
sense to
also
me.
highest perception, so you get the most use out of the tool.
So how long are we traveling for?
I believe Gilbert's figuring all that out.
Okay, so question. Could I possibly craft some, like, cure wound spells, scrolls for people, or no?
That was a question for Gilbert on what you need for that. I don't know if he's using the same stuff I'm using for it.
I mean, I have Arcana, so...
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing you're doing under.
Oh, yeah, the only thing I required is proficiency with Arcana. And then you have, it costs materials and time.
Right, yeah.
So, Cure Wounds is a first level scroll, so it takes a day and 25 gold.
Okay, so we're going to pick up some scroll components.
We've got a couple.
Yes, how many would you like? How much scroll components would you like?
Oh, you have some? That's right. Well, then I'll just make up enough scrolls to give as we travel to make up some to give to the party, some scrolls of cure wounds and shit.
It's more so I can deduct it from our supply, because currently we have 11,000 gold of them.
Oh, well, okay. I don't think I'm going to use that much.
Because at 25 a pop, I doubt it. But it's more because I'm crafting like level 3 spells and stuff. They're somewhat more expensive.
Seriously, yeah, I know. I mean, Revivify would be a great scroll to make. You know,
Well, you'll have the time.
Yeah, you'll have the time to do it. We have the diamonds that you can sacrifice to make them.
then if we have the time, I'm gonna make it however many I can in the amount of time we have, and so
Yeah, then you don't have to
party
burn spell slots to bring people back. You can just pop scrolls.
right, yeah.
Okay. So, 3rd level, it takes 10 days and 500 gold.
Okay.
Right, Gilbert, you use a 10-day work week?
Yes.
Okay. So that is a difference. I have 8-day weeks in my campaign.
So how long does
He's still figuring out our travel time, so we don't know.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can make druid spells, but it's only 2nd level.
Well, I'm doing travel time and some other stuff. All right.
So we got a hell of a front line. So all I have to do is keep them alive, and they will just stomp shit.
Oh yeah. Wait till you see what I did with
Champion,
him for combat.
Paraduel, and now another paladin. I think Pizza Paladin too, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's a ranged like dex build paladin. He's not a paladin.
And
Actually, I
you're
don't
a
even know if he's a
fucking-
paladin.
And you're a fucking
Wild shape
ancient
paladin, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's the most broken paladin class, bro.
Oh, there's a reason I built this as a front line, because it's just going to make our front line even more terrifying.
And you say you would. Then you say you can also shape change because you're a druid too. Oh god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm Circle of Moon, so I can wild shape into a brown bear. That's like what he does.
Oh god.
Yeah, like if I mean I couldn't get because like specifying the intricacies of the design to an AI painter was very difficult. But his plate armor it's full plate, but his shoulders are his shoulder pommels are bear claws.
Oh.
They don't give him any buffs, but when he
barbarian.
wild shapes, those bear claws are on his bear's claws.
We had a barbarian once in the party. Somebody played a bear that was a barbarian.
Yes, I remember. They didn't
Yeah.
survive out of the dungeon.
No, they didn't survive long. The bear got killed.
Well, look, I swapped them out.
Still say that's the most ingenious character we've had.
But the whole point of this build is wild shaping and smiting.
That's just. Ugh. Are we trying to just OP our characters? God.
I mean, he's not that OP. His
Yeah.
stats are spread all over the place.
I mean, you got protection from magic.
Yep. Resistant to
Your
spells.
your wild shape gives you whatever animal because you're a moon, so you can always go to higher
Yep.
DC monsters.
Yep. CR1, so brown bear. So 34 HP for both my wild shapes, plus my 81, so I have 60, and any magic is all resisted, so...
Yep.
And then anybody that's within 10 feet also gets that resistance.
Yep. I gotta make a more combat-oriented cleric next time.
A war cleric?
I mean, I could go war cleric. I could go a psycho, forge cleric.
It's just funny because our front line is like these like super heavy like combat builds, and then there's the scribe wizard who just knows stuff and has a couple of good spells.
I know, right?
All right, so it looks like it'll take about 8.5 days to get from Erlishala to the coast.
Okay.
And then from there, you're looking at another... about another 10 days to get from the coast to the coast.
Then we'll Could hang out in town for a day and a half.
Why do we hang
It'll
out
be
in town for a day and a half?
10 days, 10 days. For 3rd level spells. For scribing. So it works out to a round number. Not like we're rushing.
No, but it's just I don't know how many Mr's trying to do.
As many as he can.
Ah, well, yeah, we can wait the day and a half then.
Yeah, hang out in town, party for a day. Well, you guys will party. Thrain will
Yeah, and then we'll
sit in
head
the
out and
corner
do that.
pout. So Faradul, Rurik left you some fancy drow gauntlets,
Ooh.
which we don't actually have a gold value for, so I don't know how much those are worth.
Oh, and then for reference, it looks like it'll be about another 4 days, you estimate, to get from the shore to the mountains.
Okay.
Well, the high mountains. There's jungly mountains in that area.
Gilbert, do you happen to remember those fancy drow gauntlets and their gold value? Because I just have fancy drow gauntlets, !, gold P, or GP.
Oh, those. Hold on. $75 GP.
Okay. Well, that's more so for Faradul. If you need to sell your earrings for a ride home. And then Fea, Rurik left you a necklace made of mangler teeth, vampire fangs, and wolf teeth.
Mangler teeth, vampire fangs, and wolf teeth.
Yep.
Oh, the star spawn manglers.
Yep. Had 8 vampire fangs, 8 mangler teeth, and the skull of a large wolf. So Rurik in his spare time made a necklace for Fea, because he's a very natural man.
She'll consistently wear it.
Well, these were all on the
Very-
wagon when you guys got
very-
back to after the palace. Like Rurik didn't give it to you. He just had a bunch of things on the wagon with notes on them.
Lots
there
of
was
sticky
one-
notes, very thoroughly labeled.
Yeah. And then there's one note for Intervin saying the dagger is mine own, yada yada yada. If you ever wish to visit, you know how to use it.
Yep,
And
find a
that is-
soggy bint laying in a pond and throw it at her.
And that is officially the clearing of Rurik's inventory. So, Rurik is retired. We have so much silly shit in our fucking cart.
Well, because we've been collecting everything.
We
That
sold
is
most
nailed
of
down.
everything off, but we have like 40 pounds of jade shards. Oh, Intervin. Before you leave town, buy as much lead as you can for lining the boat.
I already have the lead-lined room. I don't really need more than that. If we use too much lead on the boat will start being a submersible.
This is true.
A one-way submersible.
I never said anything about it emerging, just that it would submerge.
Oh yeah, well, I just wanted to double check. No, just making sure, because if it submerges and comes back up, that's cool.
Yeah, I haven't quite gotten that part of it down yet.
Yeah.
Going down,
Work on it.
got that. That works perfectly.
Oh,
that is
that's
flawless.
Down easy, up hard.
I can even work out limited propulsion under the water. But it's
I'm guessing it's
getting
based
back up
on-
is hard.
Your limited propulsion, I'm assuming, is based on the direction you're moving before you submerged.
No, I have some ability to affect my direction. Gust
Yeah,
of
that's an
wind.
ion drive.
Hey, that's still better than nothing.
Gust of wind, creative uses of compressed gases via bag of holding. That container of hydrogen Gilbert gave us.
What?
I'm kidding. You know better than to give me that.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think there'd be a misunderstanding.
No misunderstanding, just lies and propaganda. Well, does anything happen to us on this journey, or are you still prepping that?
I'm prepping it.
Okay.
Given all of your travel options, it's difficult to prepare ahead of time.
I understand.
It's really handy when you can just attach the party to a boat, isn't it, Under?
It works well, yes.
Do we have the use yet for the 200 pounds of glass shards?
No.
All right.
Why do we have 200 pounds of glass shards?
You told me to hang on to them. So they just been sitting in the cart. There's so many random barrels of shit in the cart.
Like the only use I can think of for that mass quantity of glass would be to powderize it and airdrop it over like a populated zone that you no longer wish to be populated.
Or caltrops.
Wait,
Get
could
into
you?
a
Oh
high-speed
no,
chase.
well no, you can cast fabricate without it affecting your ability to write scrolls, right?
What's fabricate take?
10 minutes?
Yeah, that wouldn't affect it.
Okay. Just make all of those glass fragments into like 20-pound cubes.
Sure.
We've got ourselves a bunch of blocks of glass.
I could fabricate them into orbs, and we could have glass marbles. The size of bowling balls.
Yeah. We'll call them glass balls.
Would
then.
animate object work on them?
How much do they need to weigh for them to be affected by it?
It's by size, not weight. So that's probably considered a small object. So I would only be able to animate. It's medium where you can't animate less than 10. So we could have like 10 bowling balls kind of floating around made of glass.
So you want them to be 10-pound bowling balls?
Well, if we're going to do this, we're not using the glass. That's just silly.
Yeah.
We've got other materials we can use for that, like platinum.
Lead.
Well, unfortunately, the weight doesn't affect anything. Yeah, I still have 1 or 2 pounds of lead in the cart. Do you want to make a lead box out of that? Like a lead mine chest?
You do know we have like nearly 5,000 pounds of star metal, right?
Yeah, but does it have the same magical properties as lead? Like magic blocking?
I doubt it.
5,000 pounds?
Yeah, I have 459 in ingot form, and then I shaped the rest into a simple wagon. We actually have a wagon
Oh.
train, not just a wagon.
Yeah, that's right. And you made the wagon out of it.
Yes, to transport itself.
So we've just been pulling around this giant metal wagon.
Yes, we have.
Probably should put that in there, eh? Do we have a gold value for that per pound?
No, we do not.
Okay.
It's priceless.
Oh, we were just in a. I was gonna say we were just in a big town. We probably could.
It's priceless. I'm
Well,
not selling it.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say sell some of it so we don't have as much.
No, it's
Target.
enchantable material.
That's true.
We've literally not found anything else we could make like enchanted items out of. This is priceless to us.
We have the equivalent of the total of 5,000 pounds of it.
Yes.
Okay.
459 of which are in ingot form, the rest as the wagon. The ingots are in my bag of holding. That's how I was able just to pull an ingot out at the church.
Wait, hold on. Run that by me again?
You gave us 5,000 pounds of this star metal amalgam.
Okay, yeah, that's correct.
And you said that it was useful for enchanting, and I'm like, so we're not going to sell it because we can make, magic items out of it.
Yeah. Remember, I'm half focused on getting this.
Yeah. We're talking amongst ourselves. So.
Right. I just kind of half heard. And I'm like, wait, hold on, what?
What crazy bullshit am I convincing the party of now?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about taking Varric out and adding another cleric. What would be a good one to add?
Well, we have the rear ranks with Intervin and his apprentice. So if you wanted to bring in another front rank, like if you wanted to bring in another, front line, we'll have a front line that's 4 wide, 5 wide.
You could bring in a war cleric if you wanted that.
Really
you could bring in a forge cleric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we do have all of this metal.
Yeah, that sounds like
Something you would do. Yeah, another Japanese dwarf.
I thought that was Hayes that always made Japanese characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he brought it was a blacksmith that was looking for star metal.
Right, and the Cromfayer.
Yeah, he left before we got to anything because it was taking too long. Clearly, he didn't know how D&D works.
Oh yeah, I'll just hand out a super potent magical item at level 3.
Hey, I got a spiffy hat.
I recall you having to work for that hat.
Well, I did. I'm not saying we got it for free or anything, but I do now possess a spiffy hat.
All right, and now for this other part, I'm going to have to go fish out one of the books from the moving box. One moment.
Well, as we're bonding and connecting, Thrain would tell you a little bit about himself. He grew up in a Goliath tribe to the, or yeah, Goliath. I almost said giant, or I almost corrected myself to giant. Uh, Goliath tribe to the northwest. They were attacked long ago. He wandered in the woods, found a druid enclave, and now he's going to set himself about the world trying to right it. Not a big fan of war. He's also not a big fan of War Master Drew.
All right. Let's see. All righty. Okay. Sorry about that delay. Have you guys got your stuff sorted?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Your overland journey is uneventful as you proceed out the southeast gate of Erlashala and through the prosperous, bountiful, and pleasant halfling farmland that surrounds it, all the way to the section of the river near the entranceway to this valley. Kind of proceeding through that fortified settlement and past its military station, you turn east, continuing along the southern edge of those mountains until you reach the Bay of Eyes after about 8 days of travel. Your boat, I assume you sending to contact them.
Yeah, on the way there, I would have sending to them so that they could meet us there.
Indeed, they are waiting for you when you arrive. You guys embark and begin sailing to the south. Oh, are you specifically taking that big turn in the middle of the ocean there?
That big turn in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, rather than heading straight south, you're going more into the Bay of Koresh.
Staying in the
Right. Yeah,
shallows.
we're following the shallows. staying in sight of land when possible, and then just cutting across that bay like that to save time. Because there's no need to go, a hairpin turn. I want to be clear. We're not like following like hard up against the coast. It's more we're just keeping it on the horizon so that we can use it for easy navigation. And if there's any problems, we have a place to evacuate to.
All right. Well, you guys sail past the bay and down towards the jungles to the south. Navigator kind of holds you steady as you're following it. And are you guys setting any kind of watch orders during the nights, or are you guys just sleeping?
I mean, presumably the crew is doing the watches, so we're just going to be sleeping.
Yeah.
We're available if they need to wake us up, but, we're not probably going to go out of our way.
All right. Well, you guys are sailing, and as you kind of get towards that reef area to the south edge, the crew begins talking about some foreboding signs. Some kind of storm maybe gathering in the east in the ocean. And during your rests, you're all disturbed, one long rest, by the ship heaving and hoeing, and as you guys kind of fall out of the bunks. It seems the ship has hit a storm. And Faradul,
Yes.
your chest kind of hurts
Uh,
a lot.
Yeah.
And let's see here. There is a flash of light, and you can hear the sound of wood splintering in the storm, along with the shouting of the crew.
Well, I guess I'll get up and see what's going on since I can't exactly sleep.
Did we all get woken up by that?
Yes, you've all been knocked out of your hammocks.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go up on deck and see what's what.
When I
Yeah.
look on, do I see anything funky going on with like that tattoo that I got?
It's wet.
Okay, that's normal. All right.
Like salt water.
Well, yeah. I just want to make sure it's like not glowing.
You're not wet. I mean, it has salt water coming out of it.
Oh. Well, that's
You're
weird.
bleeding salt water.
Indeed. Whichever one of you gets up on deck first, you can see that the ship is being rocked by a fearsome storm, a vicious squall. The crew are falling this way and that. You see a dude go over the side. And you can see in a churning mass of water swirling up at the bow, a colossal bearded figure made of swirling water and clouds, a long beard, a crown, and pitching lightning bolts.
Do I-
Olinish.
Okay. Do I recognize this figure at all?
Yeah, it looks like the statue of Bode, only alive and pissed as hell.
What did we do to a god? What did we do to a god?
Destroy the statue.
Casual blasphemy.
I mean, we are insignificant to the thoughts of an immortal
He took
being.
offense to that.
Whiny crybaby god.
Puny god. Thank you.
Oh, right. Hey, Faradul, how many hit dice
Yep.
do you have?
10?
Okay. Had to confirm. Well, Faradul, you can see 90 feet off the bow of the ship is a swirling mass of water and clouds in the shape of Bode.
Would I have my hammer?
I mean, presumably?
Okay, well then get angry and I charge at him. Actually, no, I move 40 feet, and then I hurl the hammer of thunderbolts at him.
Uh-huh.
Wait, does the hammer come back to you?
No.
Then the fuck?
So
I
you're
want to run and get it.
In the ocean?
He's not in the ocean.
40 feet, sorry, not 40 feet, 90 feet off of the bow.
Oh, 95 off the bow. Well, okay, well then I can't really do anything. Well,
Fucking throws the hammer into the sea.
Wait, what are you doing?
Bode just looks at that. All right, takes it, swims away.
no. That crossbow, I suppose. Let's see here, dude. Does any of that actually hit?
One crossbow bolt strikes the body of this.
Right. It somewhat scratches him, if even that.
It is, as far as you can tell, has done nothing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm not even going to try terrifying presence. I doubt that's going to work, so no.
Alrighty. Thea.
Um, I will get big and start shooting my longbow after getting as close to him while staying on the ship as I can.
Okay, so you're running to the edge of the bow.
Yeah.
Okay. 90 feet from you to him.
All right. I'll add a fire rune to the crit.
All right. You gonna roll?
I got to look at a bunch of different places for giant might, fire rune, but here it is.
All right, you hit him. The fire and the piercing do not appear particularly effective. And the fiery chains that produces move through his form, unable to restrain him before they disappear.
So, like, not effective as in nothing, or
They do not
Or is
appear very effective. Like, they worked, just not very well.
okay. Well,
Anything else?
that's it.
All right, Omtar.
Range?
90 feet off the ship.
Off
Okay.
the bow. Yeah.
Well, Amtar is going to cast Magic Missile at her. At the
Okay.
second level.
Or do you mean Fea?
I mean at the thing attacking her ship.
Okay.
The god of woe.
Yeah, bad moon's rising, guys.
16 force damage.
That seems fully effective.
And then yeah, he's taking cover.
All right. This guy. All right. He's going to come churning through the waves and going to come right up to the ship. So, yeah, he'll charge your warship head on. And as he gets right up to you, Fea and Faradul, produces a thunderous clap with his hands.
All right.
I need con saves from Fea, Faradul, Omtar.
How far is the paladin?
30 feet back.
Hadn't got a chance to move yet.
Con save, you said?
Con save. And this is the warship. Faradul pass, Fea pass, Omtar fail. Warship fail.
Uh-oh.
55 points of thunder damage.
Well, Amtar's down.
The front of the ship looks bloodied from that.
And it was saved for half?
We need an old priest and a young
Save for
priest.
half. That's this dude, Isha.
Isha is going to grab her healer's kit and stabilize Amtar below decks, grabbing him, just hauling him below decks out of the firing line.
All right.
along with her.
Will do. That all?
Yeah, it's an action to stabilize.
Champion?
He's gonna run up to the front of the ship and shoot Bode. As soon as I get the stats for that. One hit. Ten damage.
Alrighty. Doesn't appear particularly effective. Anything else?
Not bad thought.
Thrain.
Well, Thrain's gonna run up to the front of the ship where the other two are standing. And you said he came right up to the front of the ship. Now he's like reachable
Yep.
by melee.
He's right on the bow.
Okay, okay. Well. Sorry, finding a brown bear for me. Yeah, wild shape into a brown bear and start slapping this guy.
All
Or
right.
biting and slapping.
I rolled. Why am I not in initiative?
You are. He skipped you.
Oh.
Wasn't in my copy of initiative.
He rolled.
Yeah, but your copy left me out. See the one underneath it?
My copy of initiative was typed up by Under.
Yeah, scroll up. You must have copied it before I had a chance to add him in.
Ah.
Yeah, he's after the apprentice rolled and before Faradul
I
rolled,
see
he
it.
did roll.
It's all right. I wasn't doing anything. I was only doing one thing.
Buff.
The ship was hit, right? Is the ship in bad shape?
Yeah, the ship got bloodied.
Okay.
No,
then
not the ship. Not the ship. The bow.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
We
They're
don't
on
want
a warship.
we don't want the front to fall off.
Whatever. None of that matters. Since there's only 7 party members, counting the children and the champion, Father Varric's gonna cast water breathing on everybody, just in case. That's what my turn would have been.
I cast it as a ritual every morning on the whole party.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay, well, never mind. Then
Yeah. You don't need to prepare that. You can save that prepare spot for something else.
Okay. Well, next time I will do that. But we were getting on a ship, and I was like, ugh.
Fair enough.
I mean, you could buff still. I mean, if you throw
Well,
bless
then
out,
I'll
it ain't
just
gonna screw anything over.
Yeah, I'll just do the standard bless then to the big new fighter man that we have, the champion in the fair duel. The new big paladin. Yeah.
It doesn't need any blessing. She makes her own luck.
Well, I blessed you anyway. And also the fair duel and the champion. And that would be all I would do. Thank you for allowing this.
No, you didn't bless Fea, so I was making the joke that Fea makes her own luck. All right. So, then yeah, I will wild shape and smack this guy.
Two hits.
All right. So it's just non-magical, so I can just lump roll it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna pump level 1s into both of those.
Well, the radiant bits are magical.
Yeah, it's all gonna be at the end though. It's just gonna be 48. So sure, I don't have any extra plus signs and all that. Plus, 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 plus. $16 radiant out of all of that. The rest of it's just piercing and slashing.
Alrighty.
And just to make that easier for this particular combat, I'll roll the bear damage and then I'll roll the radiant. That way you have them as separate numbers. That way you don't have to
Okay.
do math.
All right.
I just thought of that as I hit enter. I was like, I should roll the 48 separate. Too late.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Like, goddamn, I keep forgetting about this. I'll just do it next round. Intervene.
How roughed up is this thing looking?
Not very.
All right. Then I shall cast as an action the cantrip Mind Sliver on it, and I require an intelligence saving throw. That is a failure.
Uh-huh.
Is he going to burn any legendary resists on this?
Let's see.
Because if it saves, it does nothing.
No.
No? Okay. So you take 3 points of psychic damage and a minus d4 on the next saving throw the creature is required to make. Then I shall burn some sorcery points and quicken cast banishment on it. And I need a charisma save at minus d4.
Driven casts go away.
Legendary resists.
No.
Okay. I'll then duck down into cover. To be clear, I'm like 60 feet away from this thing.
Yeah. For a brief second, the storm looks at you annoyed.
Want to bet I have more spell slots than it has legendary resists?
Well, we know what Interven's going to do with all of his turns.
Fuck you, go away.
You're interrupting my nap.
All right. Faradul.
All right, hammer
All right,
time.
hold on.
Nope.
Hold on. This is a fuck up on my part. I forgot to run it the first time, but it's relevant now. So, I need a strength saving throw from you as you have to fight the lashing winds swirling around this Storm Lord.
All right.
All right, you're not pushed away.
Excellent. Now it's hammer time. And Varric, you blessed the normal melee people, right?
He blessed you, champion,
Excellent.
and me. So you would have been blessed on that. You're also in Paladin Aura.
Well, yeah, but I didn't have any issues about the strength save.
I mean, that's
Anyway.
another 3 plus D4, so that's a lot to add.
Wait, 2 hits or 3?
3 hits.
Excellent. So that's 58 magical hammer damage.
Oof. Good hits.
And that's the end of my turn.
Fea, strength save.
What's the paladin bonus?
Plus 3.
All right, you're not sent flying. What do you do?
All right, I rage and I start to smack. All right, is that 2 hits?
2 hits. Magical?
Yes. Reroll the 1. And does this look effective?
Magical, yeah.
All right. Action surge, and let's do it again. Sounds like 2 more hits.
Yep, 2 more hits. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Yeah, for a second I was like, wait, how do you have that feature? And I'm like, oh right, that's why.
Yeah.
Indeed. Profitable week for you last week.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Amtar is stabled unconscious in the hold.
Yes.
DM1. right. Well, he is going to start swimming away, provoking attacks of opportunity from Thea, Faradul, the champion, and Thrain. Thea, Faradul hit.
Champion hit too. I'm
Yes.
assuming it's over 23. Yeah, okay. So 24 magical hammer damage.
Mm-hmm.
$15 magical quarterstaff damage.
23 normal slashing damage.
All right. You can see that has bloodied the Stormlord as he moves back a distance, about 60 feet. And he's going to hurl lightning bolts at you, Faradul.
All right.
And as he begins doing this, you can feel the brand on your chest kind of begin to galvanize and almost draw the lightning to you.
Ah, he's cheating.
Look, dude, you're the one who committed blasphemy. 22, 23?
Yeah.
$35 and $30 lightning damage.
Are those spells?
No. It is raw elemental lightning.
That really hurt. Definitely bloodied.
Actually, no. No, never mind. These would be affected by his Paladin Aura. They are a spell attack.
You have resistance to that.
Yep.
Oh. All right.
Yep. I looked one line up. Weapon attack. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, that was a spell attack.
All right, that hurt a lot less. Still hurt, but not as much.
Oh, 65 to 32. I'll take that.
Oh, you're not wrong, but no,
He shot.
120 feet away. She can't do anything at that range, so she's just going to give Amtar a potion of healing. And that's all Isha does, down in the hold with Amtar.
Varric.
Varric is going to heal the party. How far is it to the rest of the party? You know what I'm asking? I got 50 feet of movement. How many of them can I get?
You're 30 feet away. But what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna do that walk around touching them thing.
All right. Well, you're 30 feet away from Faradul and Fea and Thrain.
Champion's up there too. He took damage.
All right.
Actually, he hasn't.
He didn't get hit by that initial thunder wave?
No.
Nope, he went after.
Oh, that's right. Yep, me too. I was like, yeah, because I'm at full, so it's like I don't need healing right now.
Oh no. So the only
I was
one
gonna say
that-
if you wanted to focus heal on like Faradul,
You say Faradul is how far from me?
30.
30 feet. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action dash. It gives me I'm gonna dash over there. I'm gonna heal him, and then I'm gonna dash back out of the way. How bad are you hurt?
Like more than half.
More than half. All right. Well, then I'm gonna upcast this. For 19, and then I'm gonna get back down
Back up.
out of the way. I am done.
All right. Champion.
That's gonna use his crossbow again. Or short bow, I should say. One hit.
Yep, roll damage.
13 piercing. And that's the end of his turn.
Alrighty. Champion, Thrain.
he moved out of melee. If he moved out of melee,
Yeah.
Thrain scratches his bare head and waits. Ready in action to attack if he comes in melee.
Okay. Intervene.
So it went 120 feet away, correct?
Nope, 60 feet.
Right, but it was 60 feet from me.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's currently 120.
Right. Well, that is unfortunate, as that is too far for me to banish him. And thus, instead,
It's bloodied.
I shall give him the squirts and shoot a jet of water at him.
Fighting water with
Bold.
water.
Does a 25 hit him?
Yeah.
18 points of magical bludgeoning damage and a strength save or fall prone.
Well, he can't be knocked prone, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess not then.
Anything else?
Hang on, let me check what the range is on this. So there's a bonus action I might be able to do. Manifest mind. Aha! So as a bonus action, I shall awaken the image of a translucent dragon's skull 60 feet in front of me at the very bow of the ship. By the way, everyone would now recognize that this is very much Ataxius's head.
Thrain would be like, that looks like the dragon from the picture books.
But that is all I do
I
then.
don't care.
That's it for me.
All right, 1 second. All right. Faradul.
I grumble at the bitch ass god that can't take mere mortals in melee and shoot him with a crossbow.
Out of curiosity, are you invoking that?
Like saying that?
Yeah, yeah. Do you call out Bode?
Yes.
Roll a d100.
Okay.
Destroys his statue, calls him a bitch.
It was a 5% chance, Faradul.
Of.
The avatar disappears and the real thing comes up.
The storm gets worse. The winds pick up, the seas begin to churn even more violently. And the lightning arcing out of the eyes of this elemental only get more intense.
Okay, everybody stay close to your dance partner. It gets dark under the water, so stay close to everybody so we can find each other and walk back to shore when this thing sinks the boat.
All right, Faradul. You talked your shit.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Sure. Is he getting any closer?
No, it's still your turn.
I shoot him with my crossbow.
One hit.
Five damage.
Uh-huh.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Fea.
All right. Longbow.
Oh, god damn it. I keep... You know... I keep fucking this up.
Everything all right?
The reason I keep saying I keep fucking this up is I keep not accounting for the storm aura around this dude. Yep, roll your damage.
I then invoke the storm rune.
Also, just to prove what I'm saying here. After Fea's turn here, disadvantage on those ranged attack rolls. Well,
Okie dokie.
That's the feature I keep forgetting.
I snuck in my shot before the wind really picked up.
Yeah. We'll go with that. All right, you're invoking your Tempest rune.
Yep. So now I can use my reaction to invoke it and give someone either advantage or disadvantage.
Okay. What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Omtar.
Well, Amtar's got some hit points. So he's going to stand up and drink his other potion of healing. And that's all he does this turn.
TM1. All right. You know what? Bode's a prick. Bode's like the biggest prick. Let's see here. Here we go. He's going to hurl 2 bolts of lightning. At one of your masts.
Yeah, what is the AC of the max?
I'm checking. I guess the closest thing is actually the sails itself rather than the mast, because the components are hull, helm, oars, sails, ballista, mangonels, but those have been on its. Wait, no.
Well, the sails would be hitting like the sail cloth.
Yeah. So I guess he's hitting the sails rather than that.
Which wouldn't we have had them tucked up because of the storm?
You know, that's a smart salient point. So we'll go with the hull.
Which isn't that an AC 15?
Yes. Yes, he fails to hit the mast. Gets pissed. And goes to ram the ship. I need a Constitution saving throw from Varric, Thea, Faradul, Interven, Thrain, Isha.
Isha's down below in the hold with
that's right.
Amtar.
She is.
Does the fact that I'm in cover at all matter?
Yeah, because Varric is in cover.
No.
Okay.
No, cover would not protect against this. So yeah, both the apprentice need to make the save.
All right.
A couple of crew are pulped by this, by the way.
Is this considered a magical effect?
Yeah.
All right, so that would actually be an 18 because I forgot the +3 from the paladin. And does the champion need to make that?
Yeah.
Huh, so we both got 18.
Where's the warship? Boo. 5. All right. Faradul fail. Thea pass.
Is that with the 18?
I'm looking at the 15.
It's an 18 because it's +3. Didn't add that.
Okay. Fail. Thea pass. Varric pass. Interven pass.
Those are the two apprentice rolls. They don't have
Apprentice
modifiers.
Fail. Faradul 18 fails. Thrain fails. The boat passes.
Yeah, go boat.
$55 points of thunder damage.
Ow.
The apprentice are unconscious, both of them.
Now, Thrain, does your resistance still cut that in half?
If it's a spell.
It would save for half.
Yeah, save for half. I'm checking the feature here.
Okay, and you said it's thunder damage.
Thunder.
Okay, I will, as a reaction, absorb elements to quarter that.
So, while it is a magical effect, it is not listed as a spell.
I have advantage on saves against magical effects.
No, for the paladin level
Oh.
7 thing.
Yeah, it works with your feature under. It does not work with Thrain's feature.
Ow.
Yeah, because mine is specifically to spells.
All right.
Alrighty. That's this dude. And you know what? You know what? He's using swim speed. He's going to go under the ship. He has come at an angle where he is not in melee with anybody. So he goes under the water.
This guy's really annoying me.
Yeah, well, you broke a statue and started talking hot shit. Isha?
I believe she has to make a death save. Yeah, well, that's all for her.
All right, Varric.
Varric's gonna go and revive the children and himself and get them under, out of the line of fire. Well, I can hit 6 people, but I know I'm gonna hit the 2 children. So who else needs salt? Besides me, I'm hitting myself too.
I can use some healing.
All right,
I'm back in paladin, so that chewed through the bear.
So 11 points to the 2 kids. 11 points to the 2 kids, myself, Faradul and Thea, yes? And whoever else needs the last one.
Did you say me or no?
Yes, you too, yes.
All right.
I mean, I'm at 120 and 174.
Okay. Well, everybody I just named at 11. Then I'll make sure me and the children are below decks out of the storm and the thing.
All right, well, children are up then.
Champion.
Well, he's under the boat, right?
Yep.
Well, can't do a whole lot there, so he's just gonna stand there.
All right, Thrain.
Oh, and then my bad. He's gonna do second wind to recover some hit points. But otherwise,
All
that's
right. Thrain.
I can't do anything, so ready in action to attack if he comes into melee.
All right, Intervin.
All right, I got a question here, Gilbert.
Yep.
Are we going with things that are static only in our current frame of reference?
What?
If I cast, say, a wall of force around me and the children, would the boat instantly smash into it? Or would it be stay static within the boat that is currently moving on the water?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go with frame of reference.
Excellent.
That way we're not getting into some really fucking nonsense.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Wall of Force, but I'm not putting it around me and the children. You see, it's 10 by 10 panels that I can put at any point within range, which is 120 feet. A warship is 100 feet long, 20 feet wide. I'm going to arrange these panels and shape them in such a way as to armor, with these walls of force, the outside of the wet part of the hull. Basically 10 Vs, kind of following the keel under the water, 10 feet on each, 5 feet on each wing.
Motherfucker, just put enhanced shields on the bottom.
And then I'm going to go below decks for now.
You are such a cheeky dick waffle.
I am the utility belt wizard. I've got spells for like everything, but very little that actually does damage, but I got like weird esoteric shit.
It's like fucking Batman over here.
Basically.
Oh no, he's going to try to tear out the bottom of our hull. Good thing I put Wall of Force on it.
I mean, I was actually going to cast a spell regardless, except I was going to focus on the upper parts of the deck so that we could ram it. Literally form like a spear tip on the front with it. So I'm just shifting where I'm putting it because he went under us. It's like, okay, fine. You can't torpedo my ships. I've got an armor belt down there now.
Yeah, face us like a real god.
And that's all I can do. That's an action.
Are you invoking that Thrain?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh, come on, it's only a 5% chance it gets a little more angry.
Alright, but that's all Intervin?
Yes.
Fair duel.
I tap my feet on the deck, waiting for this god to show up above water.
You're saying that if you had a watch, you'd be looking at it really condescendingly right now?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh. Fea?
Well, he's not here. Might as well heal up. Second wind. Action dodge. All right, 19 plus 15 health. Because minimum I can roll is a 10 on the single.
Right. Alright, Amtar.
So Amtar is going to follow my whispered instructions and go to the launch for the carts. And he's going to get into the amalgam cart and begin bunkering down in it.
Alrighty.
That's it.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to do some stuff you can't see, pop up at the keel, not the keel, at the...
Yeah, go ahead. Hit my invisible walls on the keel.
Not the keel, what the fuck's the... Aft.
Stern.
Aft. Stern?
Stern.
Stern's the back of the boat.
What's aft?
A direction.
That's your direction.
It's like
Go
rear
aft
versus
to the
backwards.
Ah, okay. He goes aft and pops up on the stern.
Yep.
And hurls 2 lightning bolts at the guy at the helm.
Well, that's just a random mook.
Well, he's more aiming at the helm.
Stop breaking my boat!
Motherfucker. One fucking hit. Wow, this... Oh, he's gonna be so salty. As he strikes the helm, splintering the wood, but it is still up. The guy at the helm is he's dead.
Yeah, no shit. Some like 10 hit point mook.
The lightning bolt goes through him, blows up part of the helm, and this dude ends up like those dudes in Star Trek, just getting showered with sparks.
Except this is way more believable because it's actually like a lightning attack instead of a lack of fusing.
Right.
We don't
And then the
believe
boat is like perfectly stable, but the camera's shaking around as he goes and like flops down over the side of the quarterdeck. You know, before there was steady cam, there was shaky cam.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Okay. Well, Isha.
Also joins Amtar in bunkering themselves down in the cart with all of our expensive goods, so that when we sink, they'll end up with me and the good stuff at the bottom of the ocean.
Varric.
I am still hanging down, hiding out. Yeah.
All right. Champion.
Champion?
He is at the other side of the ship. So what's like this thing? 100?
100 feet.
I'm double check. Yeah, 100 feet.
All right, well, Champion's gonna sprint for 60. And then that's it.
Thrain.
Ray's just gonna stand there and like cross his arms.
Man, you are really sassing this god. Anything else, Thrain?
I mean, no, taunting is just gonna make the storm worse. So it's not like he's gonna actually come over and face us in melee.
All right. Intervene.
Okay. So while yelling about stop blowing up bits of my ship, I poke my head above decks. And he's off the aft?
Yes.
Yep.
How close is he to it?
He's like right on it.
Ah, excellent. So assuming I come up amidships, it'd be like 50 feet away from me. I cast Banish on him. Charisma save.
Can I use the Storm Rune to make him disadvantage?
What's the range?
60 feet.
No.
Darn.
He's 100 feet away from you.
Charisma save. Failure.
Legendary resist.
Yeah, I know.
For now.
For now, I have more spell slots. And then I duck back down so that I'm in the hold and in like total cover.
Mm-hmm. Faradul.
Armored keel.
Thrain, can I pick you up and carry you so I can stay inside the aura?
You can be moving at half speed, but Thrain wouldn't resist.
I mean, how much would that affect my speed?
You'd have to grapple me to move me, so you'd be at
Yeah.
half speed.
Ow. Well, I'll just sass the avatar with you there.
Talking shit?
No. Just looking sassy at it. Because I don't want to leave the the aura of no, because lightning. Lightning hurts.
What, you think he'll beat you up?
Hey,
No, he can't beat me up, but he will lightning me to death.
you hear a call from the hold of the ship. Why don't you ready in action to move with the paladin when he moves up?
Paladin stopped and crossed his arms. He's not moving.
Oh, that paladin.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
So actually, no, I'll actually take the time to do down a health potion, actually. And that'll be all I do.
All right. Thea.
I ain't no scared of some little lightning. Move forward 30 feet, get close to him. But I'm not close enough to attack with melee, so I fire my bow.
Okay. One hit. All right. Does some damage. The storm aura. Disadvantage.
Oh.
Just make 3 more rolls. No, that's not on you. That's on me. I'm being god awful about remembering it. So that's no hits. Right. No hits.
Well, that stinks.
Yep. Anything else?
No.
Alrighty. Yamtar.
Let's see. I think he's drinking both of his potions, so he's just hunkering down.
All right.
I mean, he's in the cart. There's like 2 crates full of them.
Yeah, but he's going to go looking for them. He's keeping it all tied down and ready to go should the ship break apart on him. Like their job is to ride the cart to the bottom of the ocean and then use prestidigitation to act like a pinger so we can find them and the stuff.
Huh. Ping, ping.
Oh yeah, because sound travels farther in water.
Oh god, the tiger threshers.
Well, that's why there's 2 of them. One can ping, the other can actually defend them.
All right.
They've got slings, they'll be fine.
Underwater. This guy's turn. Boom. No one's in melee.
I suppose the helm is.
Yep. Ship passes. Destroying the helm, though. And... Because... Yeah, he's going to throw some lightning bolts at... Because he's just really feeling like a prick. At your oars as well. Let's see, oars of a 12. As a number of your oars all shatter.
This guy is so rude.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's just going to sink all of you. Yeah, he'll hang out there swirling at the aft of the ship. Isha.
Isha's also hunkering down.
Varric.
Same.
Champion.
He's gonna continue to move toward the back of the boat. So actually, he'll be at the edge. But he won't be making an attack this turn.
All right, so he dashes up.
Yep.
Okay. Thrain.
I guess I'll start moving and getting into melee with him on the other end of the ship.
All right. You dashing?
Yeah.
All right, you dash. All right. Intervene.
I poke my head up. Still within 60.
Yep.
Banishment. Charisma save. Fail.
He burns his last one.
Okay. I go back down.
All right. Faradul.
How far did you move, Thrain?
60.
All right, so then I'll dash for 80.
All right, you're 20 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be 10 feet away?
Isn't your or 30?
Or is only 10?
Yeah, well, I'll move back to 70 then.
Alrighty. Thea.
So I'm 70 feet away from this guy.
Yep.
All right. Well, seeing as how arrows are ineffective multiple ways, I will dash at him.
All right.
Wielding my quarterstaff, ready to hit him when I get to him.
All right. Omtar.
Bunkering down.
This guy. Crack a thunder. Con saves from
Champion, I do believe, only.
Yep, just the champion. Well, and the ship. Well, the ship's getting fucked.
Maybe. Ships have a lot of hit points.
Yep. And he's going to hurl some lightning. Let's see here. Right at you, Faradul.
Of course. Ow.
Runic shield. No nat 20 for you.
What's Runic Shield do?
He just has to reroll it. Because it's not like there's a good target for Cloud Rune. Hey!
Huh.
So actually, that first one turns into a miss.
Yeah.
So 1 hit. Thank you.
I give a thumbs up.
$28 points of lightning. That's his turn.
You resist because you're within
Yep.
my aura.
Isha.
Yep.
Hunkering down in the carts.
Varric.
Doing the same thing.
Champion.
He's gonna start trying to carve this avatar into a turducken. Let's see here. Oh yes. 2 hits.
Two hits.
All right, so we'll do the crit first. For 19 and 16 slashing damage.
Alrighty. Thrain.
I'll move up. I get into melee if I dash.
Yes.
Okay.
Intervene.
I poke my head up and I take a look at him, and I cast Banishment. Fail.
Fuck. Full minute.
Legendary, or is it going play?
Yeah, I wait the full minute.
Yep. Yep, you wait the full minute and he's banished.
Ah, good.
You guys are out of Inish.
Okay. Well, that was
Farraduel,
a pain in the
the
ass.
brand on your chest still aches.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the brand or the several bolts of lightning that I took, but yeah.
Yeah, despite all the pain from the bolts of lightning, the brand hurts more.
Fair enough.
How much are you down, Farraduel?
A lot.
65.
Oh, nice.
That's all my land hands. Actually, no, 60. I'll keep 5 just in reserve.
Of course.
When in the night was this?
Which watch?
Midnight.
Which watch? Is
So that's
midnight?
second watch?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I go back to my meditations after letting the children know they can stand down and, go back to bed.
Indeed. With the banishment of the that minor avatar, the storm has begun dissipating rapidly.
Okay.
Currently, though, the ship is without helm, and its oars are badly damaged.
Yeah. I'll fix that once I finish my long rest.
Yeah, I'll help you with that.
Also, Ruffles, mark down that the Amtar pilfers 2 more potions of healing from the crate.
Easy.
And what remains of the crew?
Let's Let's check. 1 minute here. There are remaining 17 crewmen.
What did we start
Okay.
with?
40.
That's not that bad. The ship is still combat capable. It's just at reduced force.
And has no helm.
Yeah, at least I'll fix that. After I have my long rest, because I'm out of high-level spell slots.
Yep.
But I'm an
I
elf.
think there is where we'll call it for tonight.
Alrighty.